Good evening. A breakthrough tonight in the search for the missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370, which disappeared 12 days ago with 239 people on board. Australian aircraft and ships are heading to a remote area of the Indian Ocean where satellite images show debris that could be from the Boeing 777. We have reporters across the region bringing us all the latest developments. Damien Ryan begins our coverage.
For nearly 2 weeks, we have wondered and waited what happened to flight MH370 and the 239 people on board. Well, this afternoon, the first hint of a breakthrough delivered by our own Prime Minister.
New and credible information has come to light in relation to the search for Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 in the southern Indian Ocean.
And the world held its breath.
AMSA's Rescue Coordination Centre Australia has received satellite imagery of objects possibly related to the search.
2 objects spotted in the southern Indian Ocean, 2,500 kilometres from the coast of Western Australia. A 4-hour flight from Perth, an Orion aircraft scrambled to what potentially was the crash zone. But the weather was not on their side.
The information that there is poor visibility in the area, there have been no sightings yet.
The satellite imagery, while faint, suggested whatever is in the water is large enough to be found.
The largest image that I've seen is assessed as being 24 metres. There's another one that's smaller than that, and a number of other images in the general area of the biggest one.
Commercial satellites are now being accessed and directed at the search area, homing in, trying to get a better view for analysts.
The imagery is being progressively captured by satellites passing over various areas. The task of analysing imagery is quite difficult. It requires drawing down frames and going through frame by frame.
In the meantime, 5 more aircraft have now been dispatched, and the US media is already reporting that one of its spotter aircraft has picked up significant radar returns in the area. HMAS Success is also steaming towards the zone, so remote it will still take a number of days to get there. But can the world wait much longer? In Kuala Lumpur, the hub of this mystery, the news of a possible sighting set a flash through the waiting media scrum. Those leading the hunt here, though, urge caution. 2 or 3 specks in a vast area of ocean, it will not be easy.
This is a lead. It is probably the best lead we have right now, but we need to get there, find them, see them, assess them to know whether it's really meaningful or not.
Damien Ryan, 9 News.
And these images have just been released by AMSA. They show the debris in the Indian Ocean. The bigger of the 2 pieces is believed to be 24 metres across. The other piece of debris is estimated to be 5 metres across inside. So this is the first time I've seen these images. Indeed, that's what one of the HMAS warships is heading towards, and the 4 Orion aircraft. So we'll have more on that a little later in the bulletin. But they are the images from the satellites of what they believe could be debris from MH370. Well, reporter Cecile O'Connor is at the Royal Australian Air Force Base Pearce outside of Perth, where the Australian search aircraft are based. Cecile, what's happening there right now?
Well, Peter, we're expecting the first of the RAAF Orions involved in this search to return here to Pearce in about an hour. And it's the equipment on board these search planes that will hopefully be able to obtain some high-resolution images of these objects that were found out there in the southern Indian Ocean. Planes have been leaving from Pearce during the day. About an hour ago, a New Zealand military aircraft headed out to help in the search. On board one of the Orions is a 9 News cameraman and a 9 News reporter, and they are due back at about 7 o'clock Sydney time. Peter.